Yo, what up, y'all? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. But first trade I took in a very long time. I went on a little trip. I tried trading on the side of it, but markets have been so shit that I just haven't placed any trades really. This is the trade I took after Christmas. This was on the 26th. First trade taken in literally like 2 weeks. I de-risked a lot because of many reasons, which I'm gonna go into. But for now, this is what it was. But I'm just gonna kind of clear all this. We're just gonna hop into the charts, kind of show y'all what I was thinking going in. Um, had to be 2025. Um, got a lot of big things planned for 2025, but yeah, focusing all on trading. Gonna see if we can get this account passed. I feel like we will. I know we will. We're gonna get this account passed, and I'm gonna get my first payout for sure. But right now, just staying patient, staying consistent with it. But I'm very happy we got a trade today. Even though I lost, I'm happy that markets are turning around a little bit going into the new year, and we will just see what happens. So going in, we had market open at 6:30. Unemployment claims at 5:30. This is the 7 a.m. candle right here. So we're just gonna use this. 30 minutes after market open, we saw that we had, this 4 hour high, this 4 hour high, this 4 hour fair value gap, right? Also these 4 hour lows. Simple. On the hourly, we saw that price just broke structure, creating this hourly order block. And we also had obviously this high here, and we had this high right there, and this massive order block that we could, maybe narrow out a little bit right there on the 1 hour. Going in onto the 5 minute, we see that market open right here, hit, sweeping these highs right here, and then flying to the downside, sweeping these lows, got this big move up. If price were to tank here, I would have taken a trade to the upside, but it didn't really. This is kind of our move down. It barely moved really at all. This is our move down. But the reason I didn't, look for buys at this point, which I probably should have, is because we hit this point up here. So my thought was thinking that if we can get a good reaction off this going to the downside, I'd rather take that than get a shitty reaction like this, super liquid to the upside, barely moving to the downside, pushing further up. So it was more likely for me that price was going to go down than up. On the NASDAQ, I'm not even going to really mark it out. It looked, almost identical. I think that, the NASDAQ looked a little better. Like we saw this move down. Looked a little better. We had, this break of structure here, chopped around, but we never hit back. So I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna mark it out. You know what I mean? So what do we have? You saw the price went up, hit this hourly order block. I mean, fair value gap as well as these 2 hourly highs. Got a reaction to the downside. We waited for a reaction to the upside. Boom. That was our reaction. And I was looking to scale down and then enter in on a trade here. This is where we kind of messed up a little bit. We see that we had, this order block here. Normally, what I would do when I trade is I wait for a reaction to the downside on the 5 minute, reaction up, and then I wait for another break of structure and retest on the 1 minute. Because we had this order block right here, and price hit this right here, right, hit this order block. It's going back down, reacting directly off of it. I was just thinking that, this is good enough of an entry for me. I've taken entries like this before. Price didn't break structure to hit this. If price broke structure to hit this, I wouldn't have taken it. But price didn't. Looked with liquid, I would have went off this, stop loss above this order block we reacted off of. And I targeted this 50% zone of this fair value gap right here. Why was that my take profit? I just had a gut feeling that price wasn't going to hit down here. Like, I didn't think price was going to go, up all the way down, up all the way down, down all the way again. Just didn't really look, amazing. So I was thinking just this. It was the day after Christmas. Price was not as, liquidity was not as good. We had this massive move, but other than that, we had kind of just some choppage all throughout here. Went up, chop a little bit more. So I really probably shouldn't have taken this. As you can see, instantly got stopped out, and we just slowly moved up further to the upside. How can I improve? I did de-risk a lot. I took this on the S&P specifically, took it specifically on the S&P because the NASDAQ, if I were to take it, it would have been, a lot more risk. I lost like 340 or 325 on this, so I wasn't really that upset. Looking back, probably should have just sticked with my strategy. I know that, sometimes I do take trades like this, but I should have seen, these 5 shitty choppy candles right here. You know, along with that, price didn't react immediately. Like, if it would have been different if this was like a big wick. Like, if we go here, and then this went like here. Like, it went up, wicked, and then moved. That would have been actually a great trade because I could have taken it off and then put the stop loss, above the wick. But because we didn't do that, I don't think it was that good of a trade, because we got this tap in here, then we waited an extra 3 minutes, 4 minutes to get a reaction. So that is what I should have done. I should have just not taken it. Should have followed my strategy or waited for something better. I probably should have just not traded in general because it was the day after Christmas. Price didn't look amazing, and I wasn't confident that price was going to hit down here. So I don't know why I should have been, confident that price was going to hit this. But overall, I thought it was a lot worse of a trade when I took it. But now looking back, it was probably a 6 out of 10. Not great. I mainly took it because it was the first, trade in a very long time that I could have taken. I haven't placed a trade in, almost 2 weeks, I think. So that was a big part of it, just, wanting to trade really bad. But yeah, overall, not great. Learned from it, understood. Got a win yesterday, so the 27th. So I'm now posting this on Saturday. Got a win. I'm gonna go over that. That was a better trade. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good holiday and everything. And yeah, I'm gonna be back now, posting a lot more consistently every trade I take. Hopefully January is a better month than December. Sometimes it's slow because liquidity is the worst of the year based on seasonal tendencies. But hopefully we can, tweak the strategy maybe a little bit just to adapt to that. And yeah, hopefully everything's good, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.